as far as Adams, I mean, look, now he's in a situation where he can do whatever he wants to do. I think that the Patriots have some interest in him, but where does he fall in the pecking order for them? I'm not really sure. I mean, I know it's as far as guys that they know to be available, it's definitely T. Higgins number 1. It's definitely Chris Godwin number 2. And then it gets sort of murky after that. Yeah. But you also have to keep in mind that what does Davante Adams want? Now, I will say, I think we've talked about this before. This stuff about McDaniels and Davante Adams, it's completely overblown. They had a very good relationship in Vegas. You could say whatever you want about his reaction about X, Y, and Z. First of all, Josh was the head coach at the time. Second of all, a lot of Davante Adams' frustrations there had to do with the quarterback position. Yes, including Derek Carr. I think that Davante was pretty ticked off along with a bunch of other people when McDaniels started Brian Hoyer instead of Aiden O'Connell in a game I think was at Chicago. That was sort of basically the beginning of the end for Josh there. But as far as his fit understanding of the offense, it's awesome. I do think that they have a good relationship, and you got to remember Mike Vrabel is now the head coach and Josh is just the offensive coordinator. So, if you just focus in on Davante and Josh in an offense, it works. The other thing to remember is like Davante has his options now. So it's impossible to say. It's not just the Patriots call. Davante can do anything he wants. Right. Does he want to go with Aaron Rodgers someplace? That's a factor. Does he want to go back to the West Coast, which is where he's from? That's also a factor. Maybe he only came to New York, to the Northeast, because of Aaron Rodgers. So there's a bunch of different factors. So it's really impossible for me to say what the odds are. But I do think the timing is going to be interesting. I mean, I don't know if Davante is going to go anywhere soon. It's possible he does, but I think the Patriots certainly have higher priorities at this time because they don't really want to get older. They want to get younger and better. So what's the timing of all that? I don't know.
Yeah, just a couple of things. Again, Greg is writing about the Patriots' interest. This is not to defend Greg's reporting. Greg is a big boy, as we call him. He can defend his own reporting. But there were some people that I saw, and of course it's Twitter, so take it for its worth, but oh, well, why would Adams want to go there? Greg's not saying that Adams would want to come to New England. He's just simply saying that if Adams became available and was released, the Patriots would have some interest. He's a name that they look at and go, oh, he could make sense. So that's that. And I do wonder what'll be interesting is how Davante views this. Like you said, Greg, he can wait. He can wait out the market and say, all right, if T. Higgins stays in Cincinnati and Godwin stays in Tampa, now my services, once that's cleared up, they become paramount for a team like the Raiders. I mean, well, you could throw the Raiders in there, but forget about it. I meant the Chargers. The Steelers, we know, have really wanted a receiver. Like you said, Rodgers, if he goes to the Giants, does Davante say, hey, I could just stay where I'm at right now and go play alongside Aaron for one more year? It'll be interesting. And of course, the Higgins stuff, the Rams, another great option. So it'll be interesting to see how he approaches his free agency now, because as we know, Higgins could be tied to Cincy for another few months until July. So it's going to be compelling to watch.
What's going on, everyone? Tayler Kyles here for CLNS Media with a very exciting announcement. Here at Patriots Press Pass, we will be introducing bonus tiers. Now, this will not affect any of the content that hopefully you've grown to know and love over here at Patriots Press Pass. It's all going to be some brand new stuff and extras so we can connect with you more and also provide you some more in-depth and high-quality content. Hopefully, you guys are going to like it. Here are the tiers and what you should be expecting from all these new bonuses. At Tier 1, we've got Rookie Starter. That'll come with ad-free content, early access to videos, 5% off of all merchandise, and even custom emojis. At Tier 2, we've got All Pro. Once again, ad-free content, early access, 10% off merchandise, custom emojis, but that'll also come with player profile film reviews and draft profiles. At Tier 3, we've got GOAT status. Same as all the other tiers, but it's going to be 20% off of all merchandise, and we're also going to have custom segments, Discord chat rooms with myself and other show hosts, as well as live film reviews with myself and whomever we've got on the podcast for that day. Hoping to have some pretty fun guests.